Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today it's another episode in our Community Choice series, and today you guys have chosen the TBD-1 Devastator. I love how ironic that name is, personally, if you look up the real-life action of this aircraft. But as per usual, new poll in the description below. Once again, it's tanks, so make sure to pick, and obviously feel free to make me suffer with some of the options that I've put in there, because, well, there's the S25-1 that I've put in there for just the sake of it, because, well, why not? I haven't driven that thing in a couple of years. I want to see how it still does with its 8 rounds, but even so, feel free to choose a tank that will look to you, will make me suffer in a way. So the TBD-1 Devastator is one of those aircraft that in real life it did not have a great reputation. It was plagued by bad torpedoes, it was slow, it wasn't very maneuverable, the rear turret was about as useful as tits on a fish, even against a zero, and having a front mounted 50 cal is lovely and all that, but in real life it just couldn't hold a candle. However, in War Thunder, the TBD-1 has a very unusual reputation. I remember spading this aircraft, and I was fighting the Russians in a 2-3 game, obviously I got fully up-tiered, and I was out turning an ice shack in this thing, and the ice shack pilot was wondering what the fuck, because obviously it's a TBD Devastator. He obviously wanted to kill the new shit, because that's still a thing. And yeah, he failed massively, and I was able to whoop his ass with a 50 cal. I'm hoping we should be able to get something like that. Obviously, not fighting an ice shack. So we do have access to a good array of bombs. Obviously, the stock bomb load is 12 100-pounders. Not the best, but I believe we do get a bomb sight in this aircraft, if I remember rightly. But yeah, this should be pretty basic to those that are used to stock payloads on an American aircraft at lower tier. We do get access to a torpedo. Obviously, this is the shit torpedo. This is the torpedo you want. But I very much doubt we're going to be using a torpedo. But obviously, we want the big boy stuff. 2 500-pounders and 6 100-pounders. This should be more than enough to either take out a good amount of ground targets or a base if we need to. However, I very much doubt it because we'll probably be plagued with bomber spam teams. So, we'll have to see. So like I say, the TBD is just one of those aircraft that in real life it didn't have a great reputation, but in War Thunder it has a pretty good reputation as long as you use it right. And well, this is part of my troll aircraft, so that's why I have the veteran thing on the wings and all that. We don't have the most powerful engine, obviously with 3 crew and a crap defensive gun. We're going to have to rely on our maneuverability. We don't get access to post-war ammunition. Well, I say, why do I keep saying post-war ammunition? I don't know why. I think it's because I've been playing too much tanks. We only get access to the pre-war belts and not the, shall we say, the mid-war belts and late war belts and stuff like that. So we're not going to be packing the most amount of heat, but 150 cal at this BR should be more than enough. But yeah, let's jump into it and let's see what we get up to in the old TBD Devastator. Like I say though, when I was spading this thing, I whooped the arse of an ice shack and he was like, how the hell is that thing so maneuverable? I'm not sure how this thing flies nowadays. I reckon they've nerfed it. Because, well, it's Gaijin. They don't like us having fun. I mean, having said that, I was having a blast in the BF-1 and E7, the Japanese one. But, like I said, there's a good amount of... The thing is with the tank poles, obviously, I've got to decide what to put in. And obviously, I like to try and get a good mix of vehicles. And it's just the fact that sometimes I have to choose vehicles that I have either never featured or have chosen not to feature for obvious reasons. And well, the SU5 is one of them. Because 8 rounds. But anyway, I'll see you all in the first game. Well, first game on consolidation of positions on Sicily. Not a bad map, but for a TBD Devastator, we should be able to make this one work if we are quick enough, which this thing doesn't do well, by the way, folks. This thing is very slow. But we should be able to get in, drop our bombs on these ground targets, maybe in this tank convoy, which is one I love to target, especially in a fast bomber, such as a B-10B. But Yeah, that's just the thing we're going to have to try and do. So, let's have a look at the team list. And it looks like we're fully up tier because there's the Act 1. Okay, that's going to be pretty interesting to deal with. Well, I mean, we've got good bomb loads, so we should be able to just dump on a ground target. Do you remember back in the day when you had to open this front compartment on the TBD to actually drop bombs in it? It was very weird. Yeah, let's just check. Yeah, we do have a bomb site. Perfect. Yeah, if you asked me to serve in an aircraft in World War II, it would not be this thing. It was just too slow. It was not very... In fact, I don't even think it has armor. And obviously the torpedoes on it were shit anyway, and this thing was just so slow. The flat gunners had an easy time with this thing. Yeah, we're just going to drop bombs on ground targets. It just makes it easier for me, and obviously I'm not rushing in like an idiot just to go for some flipping ground targets and all that. Well, that tank convoy. Because if I was in something like that Martin or the SBs, I would go for that, but obviously we're not in those, so... I mean, look, that SB2M100 is just running me down, so... That gives you an idea of how slow this thing is. If an SB can run you down like it's nothing. Yeah, very happy to actually be flying the TBD again. It's been quite a while, let's just say. I honestly don't remember last time I flew it. All I remember is, oh, hang on, might have a team killing going on down there. It doesn't look like anything's happening in the battlefield. Right, we've got Stuka there, so we might want to keep an eye on him. Stay over there, Mr. Stuka. I know I love to play fighter in you, but you only get rabies when I fly you. 217, that'll be a J. Not too worried about him, that's for definite. So the little bombs drop first, if I remember rightly, and then it's the big bombs. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, it's the big bombs. Okay, that's unusual. No, but it's the little bombs that drop first on an aircraft like this. Right, that's that, and then we'll go... No, I've missed my target. I mean, the TBD is slow enough, but... even so. Right, 109 down there. Let's turn the line up on these targets over here, then. Look at that, though. We're so slow, we can afford to do this sort of shit. Right, bombs out there, and... bombs out there. There we go. Jobs are good. Alright. Fighter mode engaged. Obviously, we are not only slow, we are also very vulnerable to wing ripping. Because, well, it's a devastator. Well, luckily it's not going to devastate my wallet if we do that, because, well, the repair cost is 556 lions. Although there's always going to be that one sad prick who just goes out of his way to be a knobhead and deny kills, or, like, camp the runway. Why anyone would camp the runway in this thing, I don't know, but you'll be surprised. And no, they have not nerfed this thing in terms of maneuverability. This thing feels perfect to fly. Oh, that's a reduced speed warning. I don't really want to go any faster than this, that's for definite. Thank you. Kill number one. Right, that 112 is probably going to target me, because I'm probably one of the few things that poor little bastard can actually kill properly. But obviously, I do want to kill the Key 44, preferably first. So let's have a crack at him. Come here, Mr. Key 44. It's not going to hurt, I promise. It'll only take a second. Oh, you little shit. Come here. There we go. That'll do just nicely. Second kill. Alright, next target. And just look at the ammo load, because you've only got one gun. It barely loses ammo count. We've gotten 2 kills, so we've already used 83 rounds. That gives you an idea. But still, the enemy team appears to be getting crumbled pretty hard. So, we're doing pretty alright so far. That's for definite. But obviously, my slow speed is not really the most useful at the moment, but to be honest, I don't care. It is fine. We will be fine. Yeah, I never knew the 500 pounders drop first. I always thought the wing bombs dropped first. Can't say I really notice. Because back in the day, I used to just bomb bases with it, because I really couldn't be arsed to just, like, go down a grand pan, because I knew I was easy pickings if I did that. Right, 112 is going for the Chica. It's an A model, I can tell. Oh, he's going to get disintegrated. Oh, no, he actually killed the Chica. That's surprising. Okay, then. That's going to get things interesting, then. If there's one thing the TBD can do well, it's dogfight. That's for definite. Come here then, Sonny Jim. Looks like your engine's out from the Chica, so... You're now what's known in the trade as easy pickings. Because, well, oh god, that's a reduced speed warning. Is he gonna crash? Okay, makes my job easier. Means I don't have to fanny around with you then. Right, Chinese Key 43 is going head on with a Stuka. I mean, that's one way to nail a Stuka, but not really the way I would want to. Okay, looks like these two are on comms, most likely, and are in a squad, so we're going to have our work cut out, but we do have an I-16 to give us a hand. And he looks like he's about to die anyway. Looks like we've got two A models, though. As long as he takes one out, this should make it a bit easier on us. Yeah, these are definitely A models. But now he's getting target fixated. He's not looking. So that means I'm going to have to clear his tail if I can. I mean, the A model 109 is quite slow, but trust me, this thing's slower. Come here. Yeah, he's just pulling away from me. There's nothing I can really do here. But look, the I-16 just gets so target fixated. Right, I can kill him. I can kill him here. Excellent. That's one. Oh Jesus, man! Watch where you're flying. And he's going for the steel. Is it still on fire though? Yeah, that's still raging. He's going for the steel. Is he going to get it, folks? And he does! Hooray! To be honest, I'm not that bothered. I mean, to some people I might have... What the fuck's your problem? Did you just fire at me? Well, you're going out of the sky if you continue that malarkey. But, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, you dare. I dare you. Right, that's it. That is it. That is it. It's time to whoop your ass, sonny boy. It's time to whoop your ass, sonny boy. And I just ripped my flaps off. Do you want to get shot down? That's a warning. Do that again and watch what happens. Because I will whoop your ass, sonny boy. Back to the hangar. Let's have a quick look. Level 10. And you're trying to team kill a guy who knows how to fly a TBD Devastator. Great job. Like I said, kid, find out what happens if you do that again. I only fired warning shots because, well, I've had to team kill quite a few recently. I nearly team killed a fucking boat fighter a couple of days ago. The little piece of shit tried to spike me from behind when I was in my Martlet, which you are going to see a review on the Martlet, by the way. Because, well, I realised I never actually did a video on it. Come on, Gunner. Yes, good man. I swear, if he shoots at me again, I'm going to whoop his ass so hard. Yep, he's been hit by flak, so I suppose the karma is there. Yeah, I'll whoop his ass 5 days to Sunday, that's for definite. Yeah, flak, fuck him up. I'm just gonna piss him off by targeting armored cars and light tanks. So, he can get shot to shit by the AAA for his actions. He shouldn't fire bursts at his own team. Simple fact. Which I know some people are gonna say, but you fired a burst at him. Yes, I did, but that was a warning shot. He had no reason to open fire on my aircraft. start cleaning up. Oh shit, that was close. Here we go. We're already targeting the tanks just to bleed the enemy's tickets a bit. That Spartan guy's, yeah, he's lagged out, so I was wondering why he wasn't doing much, but that's fine. Yeah, I love it when I see Karma strike an idiot like that. Tries to team kill his own teammate, and yet he's getting his ass whooped by AAA. If he doesn't make it back, that just solidifies the fact that he deserved that. So, last guy is a bomber. Let's see what that bomber is. Yeah, what really pisses me off is that he had the brass balls to try and team kill me, yet I did absolutely nothing to him. If anything, he should try and team kill the I-16. So, that's just how I see it. Yeah, we don't exactly want to... We don't need our flaps at the moment, but... Come on. There we go. This is what I love about having a 50 cal at low T with lots of ammo. You can do this sort of thing. In a 50 cal pea shoot, you can only do it for so long because you've only got 200 rounds, but... In this thing, 500 rounds. Come on, you bastard. There we go. We've only got 30 rounds left and then we'll make our way back to base, so... Yeah, looks like our team's done pretty well. I mean, this guy nicked the burning I-16, but... To be honest, I'm not too bothered. I mean, I've got something... I mean, this battle is probably 1 in a million for a freaking TBD to some players, but... To me, this is just your average trolling in the TBD, because, well, why the hell not? Nothing beats a bit of trolling in a TBD Devastator, that's for definite. Ooh, nope, not going for that shot. I want to pop the tanks, because then my team can focus the artillery and AAA without having too much of an issue. Let's come in from this side and see if that works. But this thing's just so slow and so easy to control. Ah, didn't have enough ammo. Never mind. Let's make our way back, and well, I think you know the drill by now. In fact, how far is it? I mean, it's not that far, but even so, this thing's slow as balls, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all back back on the runway. Well, welcome back. I just got wheels on the ground, and the last guy has just died to the I-16. The H-75 took more pot shots at me, but he's lucky I didn't have ammo, because otherwise I would have blown his ass out the fucking sky. I really don't get his problem, he's like level 10. But, even so, that is GG. I just don't get his problem, I really don't. I mean, if you're that shit in H-75, you have to try and team kill. Oh, he crashed at the end there. If you have that bad, you have to try and team kill someone for just being good, then that's a problem on your end, I'm afraid. But yeah, not a bad result for the old TBD Devastator. Once again, it's just another fun aircraft. I love flying this thing. But when you get arseholes like that H-75, there's only so much fun you can have, because at lower tier, the team killing is just insane right now. But anyway, I believe the next aircraft is the MS-405? Was it the MS-406? I believe it's the 405 I put on the poll. But I'm just gonna put both on, just to be sure, because I don't remember. But yeah, I know it's one of these two. They're basically pretty much the same. It's just the 406 has a bit better performance. I believe it's the 405 though. But anyway, I'll let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's flight in the TBD Devastator, and I will see you all on, well, later in the next one. See you later.